Hey everybody, Happy New Year! Happy New Year everybody. Okay, so what I want to show you is I'm going to do some embroidery on leather. This is cow leather, it's embossed, and this is going to be a key fob. So I cut the key fob out, the design, and then I'm going to embroider my initial on there. So I'm going to go into my pocket here, I'm going to bring up my design, and then I'm going to set it. I'm going to go to the camera feature, detect fabric thickness. So I have to put the little positioning sticker on there. Then I hit OK. Okay, now I can take it off, hit OK, and now it's going to scan. I'm using sticky back stabilizer, and I'm using a size 14 top stitch needle by Class A. And for my thread, I am using Coats & Clark polyester professional. Alright, now let me position this. Oh, that looks pretty good already. So let's just move it though. Let's move it around a bit. Alright, for the sake of time, I'm just going to leave it like that to show you, because this is a test anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to hit sewing. And we're going to put the foot down and then sew. Oh, one thing I want to point out to y'all. In reading on a lot of the groups, I see where people say their needle breaks and they're always hitting the throat plate. One of the reasons for that is the obstruction of the thread. You got to make sure that your thread, there's no obstruction of the thread. And if you're going to use some of these professional towers, sometimes the thread will unloop or get caught here. So I just throw some tape around here so the thread doesn't pop out or get tangled. That happened to me one time where this thread actually popped out, it fell, got caught around here, and then it yanked the needle and busted, and I kept thinking, what's going on? And then, through experience, I knew to look up there, but in the beginning years, when I didn't have that experience, I didn't look at the thread path. And then I put these little plastic fridge clips on from 3M that you get at the store, and that helps guide it also. All right, so let's get going here. Most of the time it's troubleshooting on these machines and knowing the setup, because it's like 99% operator error when something goes wrong. It's not the machine, it's the operator. Here's that leather. I was doing some testing the other day. I know so many people are afraid to sew on leather, and you can see how beautiful this is sewing on leather. And I've been sewing on leather with this machine for many years now. And A lot of people are into vinyl now. Oh my God, when I first started teaching my handbags, oh, see, it slipped. So now what happened? Probably because of the sticky stabilizer had popped that out. Let's see if it's still in the. Yeah, it came out of the needle. And that was probably because of the sticky stabilizer. Now, this is all part of knowing troubleshooting. So let me go ahead and put that back in to rethread it. There we go. And let me go back over here and back it up a few. So I'm going to go to my little icon here and back up a few stitches. Alright, close. Let's do it again. Foot down. So you see, knowing why things happen the way they do, this is a sticky back. And this leather has a stabilizer, or has Decavil on the back of it also. So here we go. And there it is. And now you can see how beautiful it sews on leather. But one thing I want to show you, let me get this out of here. But the leather also, I have Decavil fused to the back of it. And the reason because is, well, you could see here I tore it off earlier before I did this. But some leathers have a lot of like fuzzy suede in the back. So you'll want to fuse something on the back of the leather so you don't get all that fuse, that fuzziness, and it really helps a lot. So there she is. There's my key fob. And then I'll just peel the rest of this stabilizer off. Glue it together, finish the edges, and I have my new key fob. Hope this helps everybody. Hope it inspired you. All right, take care. Happy New Year. Bye.